Hi there and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Arsenal player says he was asked to do something unnatural by Mikel Arteta. Declan Rice has now revealed that Mikel Arteta demanded something totally unnatural to him at Arsenal this season. Several members of Arsenal's squad have embarked on unique experiences, from Takehiro Tomiyasu playing an inverted fullback role to Kai Havertz operating as a central midfielder. Declan Rice is no different, and the Arsenal number 41 has now opened up on Mikel Arteta's decision to use him in a more attacking role. Well, the England international has been tasked with threatening the opposition goal more this season rather than simply sitting in front of the back line in a number 6 role and breaking up play. Rice has often been fielded as a number 8, a new role which has seen him score 6 goals in 48 appearances this season. To provide some context, the 25-year-old scored just 15 goals in 245 appearances at West Ham. Speaking about his role under Arteta, Rice told The Athletic, "With number 8, the manager is massive on making runs of the ball, threatening behind, occupying zones, and that's unnatural to me. I have never done that in my life, so it's my first year learning that, which has been really different." You wouldn't think the Londoner is playing an entirely new role this season, as he has taken to it like a duck to water. Rice is still shining in terms of interceptions and tackles, averaging 1.2 and 2.2 of each metric on average per game in the Premier League this season, according to Scored. Impressively, the £105 million man is also making an impact in the final third, scoring 6 goals, while also providing 7 assists in 35 Premier League appearances, a return some forwards would even be happy with. Footballers like Rice, who can carry out a number of different roles depending on the opposition, are worth their weight in gold. It's almost like having two players rolled into one. Fabrizio Romano says it's a concrete possibility that unbelievable player will leave Arsenal. Nketiah has been at Arsenal since his early teens. The Englishman was released by Chelsea years ago at the same time as Declan Rice. The Gunners snapped him up then. Nketiah was always a prolific striker at youth level, and everyone expected him to make a good career for himself when he broke into the senior setup. However, at Arsenal, the striker is behind Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and perhaps even Leandro Trossard in the pecking order. That has increased the speculation about his future, and multiple clubs, including Crystal Palace, have been linked with a move to sign him this summer. Romano has now shared the latest on Nketiah's future. The journalist has revealed that there is a concrete possibility that the 24-year-old will leave Arsenal once the transfer window opens this summer. He wrote in his daily briefing, Nketiah, I think there is a concrete possibility that he could move on, and he's always had plenty of interest from clubs in the Premier League and the Bundesliga. In the past, we've seen interest from West Ham, Crystal Palace, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now, let's see if any teams will make a proposal this summer, but for sure, it's a possibility for Nketiah to make way as Arsenal are looking for a potential new addition up front, while they also have Gabriel Jesus, as well as Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard, who can also play there. Nketiah does not have a future at Arsenal. The Englishman is a very good player and has the ability to score goals for most clubs. However, for the way Arsenal play and with the number of players ahead of him, he just doesn't fit. Arsenal player has told another club he wants to join them, looks set to go. According to Calciomercato, Jorginho is edging towards an exit from Arsenal. The Italian news outlet believes the Arsenal number 20 has told Juventus he would like to join them this summer and make a return to Italy when his contract in North London expires this summer. Calciomercato add that Arsenal are yet to offer Jorginho a new deal and seem unlikely to do so Therefore, all signs currently point towards a departure for the £110,000 a week man this summer. Some may be surprised by this news, as Jorginho has been quite important for Arteta this term. The Italy international has made 35 appearances in all competitions, with Declan Rice even calling his fellow midfielder a world-class footballer earlier this season. Everybody wants to sign the next big thing in football, with a clear emphasis on hoovering up young talent there for all to see in the modern era. Just take a look at Chelsea's youthful recruitment drive under Todd Bowley, for example. However, as the Blues are now finding out the hard way, you need a balance between potential superstars and experienced heads who have seen it all before, so Arteta must attempt to replace Jorginho with someone who can still guide the younger players at Arsenal. There is talk of Real Sociedad number 4, Martin Zubimande, arriving as a replacement. The Spaniard would be a wise option for Edu to pursue. He is both young enough to improve at the age of 25, but also experienced enough to help others, with 238 career appearances under his belt, which include outings in the UEFA Champions League and caps for the Spanish national team. Be sure to keep an eye on the situation, as we wouldn't be surprised to see Zubimande replace Jorginho at Arsenal this summer. Arsenal ace's exit, inevitable as a transfer expert highlights a strange moment it went wrong for him. It now looks inevitable that Charlie Patino will leave Arsenal this summer, according to journalist and transfer news expert Charles Watts. He said the following: I think Charlie Patino will leave for good this summer. It was very close to happening last summer. That was the plan at the start of the window, but as the window went on, it was decided that he would be sent out on loan again. Talks are planned for the end of the season, but I would be very surprised if Patino is still an Arsenal player when the summer window closes this time around. He will still have 1 year left on his deal, and as far as I'm aware, a new one won't be signed, so it just feels inevitable that he will leave on a permanent basis. It will be a shame because he is a big talent, and maybe he could have been managed a bit better. There did feel like there was an opportunity to give him a bit more game time, or at least have him around the squad a bit more to see how could have handled the step up. The decision not to take him on the preseason tour in 2022 was a strange one in my eyes, and I'm not sure things ever really recovered from that. He's had a couple of years of championship football since then with Blackpool and Swansea, and things haven't always gone smoothly for him on those loans, but they would have been great learning experiences for him, and he's clocked up a lot of playing time at a high standard, so the time feels right this summer for him to move on and really try and kickstart his career. Arsenal handed major injury boost as long-term absentee set to return. Arsenal have been handed a major boost ahead of their final 3 Premier League games. Dutch defender Julian Timber has missed the entire season after he suffered a serious knee injury on the league's opening day last year. However, making a recent return to playing after featuring for the Gunners under 21s twice last week, the 22-year-old is reportedly in line to make his long-awaited first-team comeback. According to the Standard, the versatile defender will be assessed ahead of his side's home tie against the Cherries on Saturday. Hopefully, he will be clear to feature. Timber, who signed from Ajax last summer, will be keeping his fingers crossed that he can make his third appearance for the club during a crucial run-in period that could see the Londoners win their first Premier League title since 2004. Arsenal currently sit top of the table with 80 points, but Manchester City, who are just 1 point behind, have a game in hand, so it's fair to assume that if the Gunners are to be crowned champions of England, they will need to take maximum points from all the remaining games, so Timber's potential availability could not have come at a better time. Up first for the Gunners is Bournemouth, then an away trip to play Manchester United before a final day home match against Everton takes place. Arsenal want to sign fantastic defender this summer after his side endure awful season. Arsenal are ready to make a renewed attempt to land Jorel Hato this summer. TBR Football understands. The Gunners have been on Hato's trail for more than 12 months and looked at a deal in January. Hato pledged his future to Ajax in March when he signed a new long-term contract just days after he turned 18. TBR understands that Arsenal have maintained a strong interest in Hato, who has become a key player for the club this term, starting over 30 games, mainly in central defense but also at left back. Hato may just be 18, but make no mistake about it, this young man is the real deal. He is already a key player for Ajax and he could be perfect for Arsenal. The defender is brilliant on the ball and he is a versatile player capable of playing at centre back and left back. Arsenal have utilized these versatile defenders to great effect in recent times, with Ben White and Jakub Kiwior thriving in recent months while playing away from their natural positions, while early signs suggested that Jurriën Timber would also be used in such a way. Hato looks like he ticks so many boxes in terms of what Arsenal want, and a deal could be on the cards this summer, especially after Ajax have endured such a poor campaign. Fabrizio Romano shares update on Arsenal target deemed Kevin De Bruyne's heir. Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on a reported Arsenal target who has been deemed to the heir to Kevin De Bruyne. The player in question is Paris Saint-Germain loanee Xavi Simons, who is currently plying his trade for RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. Sportsland recently reported that Arsenal have been tracking the 21-year-old for some time, and he has been putting in genuine elite levels of performance. Dean Jones claimed that, with detailed knowledge of Simons already, not to mention his progress, the Gunners are becoming more serious about the idea of an approach. Romano took to X on a Tuesday afternoon to report that Simons will decide his future before Euro 2024 gets underway in June. The transfer insider also claimed that all possibilities are open for the Netherlands international, which is obviously a positive for Arsenal. Simons has enjoyed a switch rise to prominence over the years after having plied his trade at a number of illustrious clubs. He rose through the ranks at Barcelona's La Masia setup before linking up with Paris Saint-Germain in 2019. Simons made his professional debut for PSG in February 2021 and won a Ligue 1 title and the Coupe de France that season. In 2022, he returned to the Netherlands with PSV Eindhoven, where he made a huge impact. Simons won the Cup, Johan Cruyff Shield and Eredivisie Top Scorer award, which prompted PSG to sign him again the following year. This season, the League One Giants have loaned him to RB Leipzig, where he has made 41 appearances with 9 goals and 15 assists to his name. Simons has also won 13 caps for the Netherlands and played at the 2022 World Cup for his nation. As well as Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United have apparently been tracking the midfielder. In March, Cout Offside claimed that Manchester City were also eyeing the world-class Dutchman. They described Simons as a player highly appreciated by Guardiola and considered De Bruyne's possible heir. As we wrap up today's Arsenal news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace out.